Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Viewer discretion is advised.
Teenage son of one of the 7 people killed in a mass murder-suicide. Good evening, I'm Paul Lucero. Thanks for joining us for News Channel 8 on the CW Tampa Bay. Those killings happened in both South Florida and Sarasota. News Channel 8's Ryan Arbogast is live tonight in Sarasota County, where 5 people were found dead Tuesday, including that young man's mother. Ryan, I can't imagine what it was like to speak to that man and the heartbreak he must be going through.
Paula, the pain, the heartache, it's just unimaginable. Olga Greinert's son tells us that they were planning a 50th birthday party for his mother, and now, unfortunately, they have to plan her funeral. A mother, a wife, and a bright light.
It's just horrible. I don't even know how to explain the feeling. It's unimaginable.
Taken from her 17-year-old son for reasons unknown.
It's just grief, confusion, I would say anger to, like, the situation, what happened.
Olga Greinert's son Eldar, broken. His mom slaughtered in a mass murder-suicide Tuesday, alongside her friends and coworkers.
I went to sleep and I didn't go to practice in the morning, so I slept in until like 10 and I never saw her again.
The Sarasota County Sheriff's Office says the day of bloodshed started Tuesday at this home in Fort Lauderdale, where Russell Coate killed his ex-girlfriend and her teenage son.
There's somebody that is like, whatever, like an admirer of hers that...
Coate then drove to the Amberley community in Sarasota, shooting his ex's mother, stepfather, and brother, then turning the gun on the family cleaning lady. Greinert simply in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Do you see any weapons? No, ma'am, but there's blood everywhere. I don't see any weapons.
Deputies say the accused murderer shot all 6 people multiple times before turning the gun on himself. Inside his car, beyond the gates of this quiet Sarasota neighborhood, multiple weapons, rope, tape, and an axe.
Justice will be, I think justice is hell, you know? He got the final decision to go to hell.
It's a sickening story that this young man can't stop reliving.
You know, when your mother is dead, like, all you can think about is just her. And, you know, you can't do anything about it.
Paola, the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office says that they're now focusing on trying to find a motive in this case. They say the suspect had no history of mental illness or violence, and the Greinert family tells me tonight all they want to know is why. Live in Sarasota County tonight.
Hey man, you know those dudes don't take no for an answer. I'm a high value man, and you're going to leave me. I own you. I own your family. I own everyone. If any of you try to leave me, and I'll murder everyone. I don't need them to get a reason. That's how those dudes function. That's how they do stuff. All right. Yes, beloved, we give the Holy One great praise, great glory. Shalom. Give me a 1 if you can hear me and see me well. We are going to move with the fast in our 16th days of fasting, and that's what it is. You know. We are moving in. We got about another 24 days to go, at least a month, less than a month. February, it's 28 days. So the album going to get out in a week, not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. We have this right here. Yeah. Oops, no. There we go. We have the Happy Jubilee, the album.
Happy Jubilee! The album will be released on February 22nd.
Pre-order now on Amazon and Apple. We hope you enjoy the album. Much love.
So next Sunday, the album going to come out. It's going to be for you. This is something that we made for the nation, specifically tailored for our people here. And enjoy it. Now, to proceed and go within our year or our new year that's going to come, our new 2026, which will be somewhere around in March or April. We are going to observe the new year as far as we are concerned here. And after that, 2 weeks later, 14 days later, we are going to observe the Passover. And after the Passover in June 21st, 23rd, the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. For those of you that are going to do your the core cleansing bath, You may proceed to do though, but it's not in the agenda. We move past that. But it's becoming a tradition in the midst of us to do this. And then in December, we'll do the shining bath and the one that wish to do this. There are quite a few stuff that are in the book. Highly recommend you practice them. I have a person that had some success with the removal of certain things, certain condition you caught. It's on I forgot what page it is, but it's medically it doesn't have any cure, but he got rid of it. He got rid of it. So he still struggle with another thing, but got rid of it. This is good. We're going to keep on moving and do the best that we can do, beloved. So today the subject again is mental endurance. As we're studying the Book of Mastery by Robert Greene, the neurons in our mind, the mind works differently than any kind of organ that we have in our body. The brain, I shall say, is the organ that works differently. There is a lot of stuff we could have made better if we have this mental endurance, but because of this mental stamina is on the other side and it's weak, and people break down upon any little thinking stress. It's one thing we do. Overthinking, yes, we overthink. We overthink things, and that's why people get into shenanigans and stuff that they are getting down, because they overthink stuff. They overthink things. But if you take the mental, if you take the the mental endurance, because anything that have endurance in it, it require practice. You need to practice and practice, and you will build somewhat strength. You will build stamina. You will build some kind of endurance against that. Okay, so but it has to be done properly. By that I mean you have to do it. You have to do it consciously. You have to do it on purpose. Being able to so again here. Oof, that's better. Being able to persist, staying calm, through difficult times, to monotony and delay, but you have to keep the behavior. You have to be calm. You have to stay present, although there is some things you don't like, some discomfort, without distraction or even complain. Because the thing is, one of the main reasons why people lose mental strength, because they get distracted, and when they get distracted, they do things for the sake of getting not getting bored, so they do things like that. Okay, so the mental endurance, we have to keep our emotional aspect in control. Okay, when I made this, beloved, and irritation is like a training space. When things irritated you, when things get on your nerve, this is good. Okay, I don't want my people to consider this as trigger, but when you are focusing on a task, you get frustrated. Frustration is good. It helps your mind to focus more, and then you will beat this thing. But you have to endure. The only reason why our people are still here, because we endure. Okay, we endure the curses. A lot of people cannot endure. Okay, they dial 988. They dial 988. They seek permanent solution to a temporary problem. because they cannot endure this. You need this mental stamina. It's hard. It's hard, beloved, but you need it. The frustration, to a degree, it is good. It is good. Irritation is good. When you're dealing with stuff, it teach you, it make the mind tougher. You really don't want the mind to be stagnant. You don't want the mind to be idle. An idle mind is a dangerous place. Like the saying say, an idle mind is the playground for the devil. Okay, because what it is when your mind is not active and it's just apathy, just being there to be there. There's nothing. It's not working. Well, it's a fertile land for other spirits, energy to like, yo, this is a mind that will not fight back. This is one that is easy to conquer. This is one, if we get in there, it won't there won't be any issue, and then they will take this mind, hijack it, and use it no matter however they want. If you look at that fellow in Florida, okay, this guy, he was in a relationship, so to speak, with this woman. Again, this is the plague, but this is the curse. We're just going to take it in a psychological way. Something happened, a disagreement, most likely. I don't know what happened, okay? So the dude did not sit down and think and endure a rejection. Maybe sometime it happened, beloved. As a man, you get involved with this woman and you find out, if I can give her money, or if I can be her and suck up to her, she will give me a piece of that and things. And it didn't happen. And you're the loser in that. In life, there's winning, there's losing. There's winner, there's loser. Sometimes you win, most of the time you lose. Okay, so you lose in that case. She used you. She like, I don't want you, I just wanted the money and stuff. It happened. There are a couple of ways you can go about this. Okay, you can pack up and leave. You can just accept the fact. You learn the lesson. Maybe you were too eager to help. Maybe you were too eager for getting that stuff. Maybe you trusted strangers. You should have known better. Again, and in any case, it's your fault for going out there and expose yourself and being gullible and being naive and get this thing happen. Or you can just kill her son, and go to her family and kill her father, kill her mother. And the lady that was just cleaning that was her job to come and perform. She just come to clean the place, and you kill her too. And some people think like that because they can't handle the stress. And then after that, they die 988. Like I said before, these type of things, they have a foreshadowing in them. Not even a foreshadowing. It's more like a blueprint. Something somebody keep telling you he's going to do, he's going to build, he's going to do that. He showed you the plan, the blueprint, it showed you the budget, everything is there. You still didn't believe him. A lot of people think just because the guy was peaceful, he never show any sign of mental illness, because anything that happened, you have to get some freaking mental health issue, okay? But it's not, man. It's not. Everything does not have to do with mental illness or mental health or whatever. Sometimes the mind is idle, and then it just sit there. You're not using it properly. You're not training it. And certain spirits, certain things say, hey, it's like a house. Okay, you have this house. It may not be beautiful, but it is livable. There is electricity in there. There is hot water. There is gas. They can cook. Their bed. There are stuff. It's protected. It can protect you against the four element. And what would happen is, if this guy, and no matter what neighborhood is this house is, and whether it's in a good neighborhood, bad neighborhood, you will have prowlers. You will have people walking around and look at the house like, I never see anybody in there. And some of them will take a chance one day, and then they check the door as if they'll live there, and the door is not even locked. They'll open it, go inside and see, wait, nobody live here. Okay. They will live there. Some people will start squatting over there, and then they will take over this house. Most of the time, they will not take care of this house. They will do drugs, they will do things and then stuff. That's what it is. You keep your mind open and idle. You don't use it. You let garbage in, and then one of those spirits that are attracted to garbage, just like rats and maggots and raccoons and all the other vermins that are attracted to such things, will come and reside in this home. So it happened. But you have to constantly keep things out of your mind. You have to constantly keep things away. It's a constant battle. Keep the mind tougher. Okay, you can see some men or some person, or whoever, men or women, they can handle no. They can handle rejection. But most of those guys, most people cannot handle rejection. They see rejection as being disrespectful, or you making fun of me, or you think you're better than me. You think I'm not worth it. You think I'm not doing this, you think I'm not doing that. One of the main reasons why some of you, in this case, I shall say, most of you do not do things like those people, like that fellow, it's because you've been training your mind not to react as such, not to do things like this, man. And the mental endurance have to be there. Some people, they go by, okay, well, it's for today, it's for 2-3 days, it's for a week. And after a week, if the problem do not go away, they break down, and they break down. But us, we know this thing is forever. Your ancestors were born into it. Your great forefathers were born into it. Your great grandfathers were born into it. Your grandfathers were grandmothers, and you were born into it. So it's a constant thing. You have to constantly battle things. Some of the stuff, most of the things right now, I ignore it because it is embedded in human nature. I can take that out. People are scumbag. People will stab you in the back. People felt like you owe them. People felt like you taking them for granted. People felt like you should have worshipped them. I did you a favor of being with you. I did you a favor for even, talk to you. You don't know how much the caliber of the person that I am. You'll never find somebody like me. I'm doing this. No. Some people, like, you should have been so happy because there are many people out there that would wish, that would give more to have me, and then I give myself unto you and things like that. It happened. It happened. People see themselves like this, whether it's true or not. But the fact remains, beloved, we need this mental endurance. And the only way for you to see if your endurance is well is to get frustrated, irritated. And then you sometimes it is good to compare yourself. And you compare yourself from, other people that could not handle certain things, and they will kill themselves. Time is of the essence. Time is valuable. Time can never, the time lost can never be found again. You can never have that time that you squander or you lost, especially time, you squandered. Okay. And people always say, well, I'll have time. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it later. Whenever I have a time, I'll do this. I'll do this. No, there is the great now. Whatever that's going on in your mind right now, do it now. Yay, good. There are certain things must be planned. You must do this and stuff. It is always good to prepare yourself for such thing like what happened to this fellow. I mean, we always said, "Oh, well, this would never happen with me." This would never happen to me. I would have never do anything like that. But what if I did? What if I got into a situation and I snapped? What if I did get involved with a customer, an ex or current? What if I turn into this dude? What can I do to prevent such calamity to happen? Sometimes they say prevention is better than treatment. Is that how the saying goes? Prevention is better than treatment? I'm not quite sure. Yes, comparing yourself to your old self is better, but you compare and see this and see like, did I make any change? Back then, I would have jumped in this dude. Back then, I would have jumped and getting it on with this woman. Back then, if it was that old me, that guy would have been laying down here. If it was the old me, I would have yelled and throw things at people and stuff. Am I making a better? Am I doing okay, or am I the same old, thinking everything is all about me? I'm OG. I never take crap from people. There is, excuse me, love. Disrespect happen. You must. Prevention is better than cure. Same thing. All right. Okay, that's good. Prevention is better than cure. Yes. Disrespect, it happened. Disrespect is there. You have to acknowledge that disrespect is here. I'm not this so higher being, this person that cannot be disrespected. Even the Most High God Almighty, the name is being disrespected, the being, the energy, and everything. His people being disrespected. It happened. However, there is a limit to that. There is a tolerance to disrespectful or disrespectness, so to speak. What if I come to a situation where somebody disrespect me in that degree? How would I react? What if somebody call me name, or somebody make a nasty remarks concerning my culture, my people and stuff? Would I react like this? Would I be angry and go online or go to that person's house and kill this person because he or she said something about me? How would I react if somebody come and do this to my mother, my daughter, or people that I love, or even people that I know? How would I react? Am I the same person back in 2020, 6 years ago, so to speak? Am I the same person that anybody say something, you better say the right thing about me, because I'm going to come over there and I'm going to be very emotional. I'm going to argue. I'm going to be loud. I'm seeking people to argue. I'm seeking argument so I can see, if I truly change. Did I change? Was there any change? Not only mentally, beloved, it's just pretty much in anything, physically and behavior, okay, and a spiritual level. Am I still at the same place that I got out of the church, or when I get in the church? Did I learn something that I can say here and say, you know what? I've been in doing mentally, and I made some progress. There's a little improvement here. I don't get angry at things anymore. When stuff happen, I don't panic as much as I used to. Um, I don't speak out of character anymore. I don't act as if, hey, this is all about me. It's me, me, me. People supposed to respect me, bow down, and do whatever the hell I said. And when I say something, you better follow and stuff. Okay, well, to each his own. Everybody got their own things. I make progress. It's good. I grow. There's growth. It's not all about gain. Yes, no pain, no gain. What about growth? You can gain. For instance, let's take the physiological aspect of it. You are somebody that trying to be a bodybuilder, you're gaining muscle. Yet, you spend an entire year. Let's say you spend 2 years working, proper diet, proper things and stuff. You focus on the body, you gain some muscle, you become shredded or lean and stuff like that. But when you look at 2 years, you're the same scumbag. The body changed, but you're the same scumbag. That now it's worse because you got on that roids, get into gear, that road rage. You are the same person. You get angry in a little thing. You can't take any criticism, and you can't give any criticism. You gain something, but you didn't grow. You didn't become a much more insightful person. You didn't become a much more wiser person. You gain stuff. You gain some followers and things like that. But did you grow? Did your mental space grow? Did your spiritual aspect of it grow? There was a lot of pain, though. You gain a lot of things, but there's no growth. You're not you should have been more a refining person. The physical should always match the mental. Mentally, you should look at yourself and say, man, not only I get better physically, mentally I'm more mature now. Back then, it should have been another way. Back then, I would have done this. Back then, I would have go to the drive-through and pull this person out and beat the spirit out of her for putting a ketchup on my thing that I said don't put ketchup in it, or being rude and stuff like that. Know for a fact, beloved, it is not only you. Everybody's out there is dealing with some form of demonic energies. They got their own demons. Just like you were born with one, they were born with one too. And sometimes, which is most of the time, people take their demons, their stress, their frustration out of on others. When we go to industries, they have retailing or customer service, and we are dealing with a person that is there to taking care of the issue. We'll see this, how people talk down to this person because they know they can say anything because I can make you lose your job. I'm under stress here. I can yell at you because the service is too slow or you mess up my order. And I forgot that you can pretty much do the same thing, to me. And I forgot you can flip and have a gun on you or something and take me down there. But I'm going to take my stress out on you. We do not have the mental endurance to endure patience. We're on this line and there's this slow person in front, whether we are driving or at the bank, especially at the food line, that guy's in front of me, can't make up his damn mind. It's not like the food's gonna go anywhere. It's just like, there are people behind you, just I don't know. And can I get a pizza? Yo, son, this is a fast food place. But nonetheless, things like that happen. But we must stay and endure and go with it and toughen the mind. Leaving the mind stagnant, it's like leaving a puddle of water stagnant. And let's see what the AI can give to this. I'm gonna tell it to do something here. Which one I'm going to use today? Let's use Gemini. I haven't used that for a while. Oops. Can you run a simulation of stagnant water staying in used tire left in a populous area? What would happen?
A simulation would likely show a few key developments. First, the stagnant water would become a breeding ground for mosquitoes, which can carry diseases like dengue, Zika, and West Nile virus. The warm, still water is perfect for their larvae. Second, the tire could attract other pests looking for shelter. Over time, the stagnant water and surrounding area would also likely develop an unpleasant odor. Is there a particular aspect you want to focus on?
Yes, but before that, what about malaria? Can that cause malaria also?
Yes, stagnant water can provide a habitat for mosquitoes that carry malaria. Just a reminder that I can't provide medical advice and that you should always consult a healthcare professional.
Thank you. For some reason right now, they put so much limiter, so much restriction on those things. If you ask any question, for instance, if you ask Meta AI, I weigh 200 pounds. Or you give, okay, what would, if somebody weighed 200 pounds and they want to lose 20 pounds or they want to gain 20 pounds, what would be the best exercise or diet? It will literally give you, say, hey, here's a number to call for eating disorder and stuff. That's it. You have eating disorder. Yo, it's not about that. It's just you have eating disorder. You ask anything about weight loss or working out, getting healthy, you eating disorder. Call 888. I got eating disorder, so they won't touch it. But nonetheless, beloved, the mind is like this. It's like a tire, okay? If we leave it, and it's just a tire is meant to be in a wheel. It need to wheel around. And we don't use it that way. We just leave it there, and it's raining, there's water in it. It will cause unpleasant odor, mosquitoes, and always other vermins. The larvae and lava will be in there, cause disease and all sort of things. Okay, that's the thing. But if you have a tire, which is the mind, it roll around all the time. It roll around, it get people to get to places. You put it in the car, let it get to that place, roll, it become useful. Though it will degrade, but you can always retread this tire. It's not, it's not when it comes to tractor trailer truck or heavyweight. But the mind is always need to be keep on rolling. Sometimes it stop, rest, but it must be rolling. It was made for moving. A tire, a wheel is made to turn. Turning always provide energy. Energy, it is generated by spinning most of the time. Yay, there is the solar and things like that. That's good, but it is usually by spinning. Can you go into electricity generation with coal, nuclear, natural gas, waste to energy, and turbine? The whole process, the steps from the raw material to the process, including the steam, the turbine, and the generator. What is the key component in all this that generated electricity?
In all these processes, the fundamental principle is the same. A heat source creates steam that drives a turbine, which is connected to a generator. The key component in all of these systems is the generator itself, as that's what actually converts mechanical energy into electricity. Breaking down each process a bit further, coal, natural gas, and waste are burned to create steam. In nuclear power, nuclear reactions generate the heat. All these methods convert thermal energy into mechanical energy and then into electrical.
So, in retrospect, we need something that can turn the energy, spin it. Is that correct?
That's right. The component that turns or spins is the turbine. The steam generated from the heat source pushes against the turbine, causing it to rotate, which then drives the generator.
So rotation is the key here. Theoretically speaking, what if we can discover a black hole that to a degree can have infinite turn in it, and we can connect a component in there and drive it straight to the generator? Will it produce electricity? Again, this is pure theory.
That's a fascinating theoretical concept. In pure theory, if you could somehow harness the immense rotational energy of a black hole and connect it to a generator, the continuous rotation would theoretically produce electricity. However, the immense challenges in doing so, from the extreme distances to the physics-defying conditions, remain purely hypothetical.
Thank you. Yes, of course, I know that. But yes, things always have to turn to produce energy. Always. Always have to turn, use, and things. Even when you stay still, you don't move, and your vibration will just, and then it will just stabilize, and energy gonna get out of it. Everything move in this universe. No matter what it is, even it stays still, it move. You just can't see it with the naked eye. It actually move, okay? Nonetheless, beloved, train. Make sure you endure. Things are hard. Things are heavy. Emotionally, indeed, yea. Physically, yes. Mentally, yes. You endure. There is a good scripture in the good book that says the one that endure to the end will see the rewards. We must endure, be resilient, and be reliable. Heavenly Father, earthly Mother, to the angels and to all that is with us, to all that is around, especially the entities, spirits, and energies that are there when we are moving, when we are using irritation, frustration to train our mind. We don't want to appear to murmuring and complaining to the Most High God Almighty, because that's all we've been doing ever since the time of Moses. We complain. Though the Holy One gave us the power and told Moses, what the hell, man? Why do you think I give you all this power? Stop bitching and use the power that I give you. We often are afraid of use the power unrighteously. We often are afraid that we don't want to hurt people. But when you're making an omelette, you're going to have to crack a few eggs. There are certain things, it has to go that way. It must go this way. Hopefully, we don't become too emotional about anything and everything. We need emotion. Emotion is what makes us human, but we cannot let emotion master us and be our ruler. Just like you are given unto us, be fruitful and multiply, and above all, the most important part of this commandment is to subdue the earth. And we haven't subdued that earth. We have not subdued the animals. We have not subdued the elements. We have not subdued the plants, the vegetation, and everything, because we cannot subdue our own emotion. He who subdue his emotion control nature, control destiny and life itself. We are human, and the very aspect of being emotionless put us in the same category as Android, a robot, or even an AI, so to speak. However, we need to go into this space, this aspect of it, to receive or to ascend and become a brother or a sister of the light. We ask that the Holy One give us the strength to endure this, because this is the time that our ancestors wanted to see. This is the time. This is it. This thing is not going to get better. It's not going to go back to normal, because the word normal had left since 2020. Everything is backward. Everything is wrong. Indeed, people don't want to talk about the situation, especially the priests, the learned men, the wise men of Edom, and the wise men of 83. They used to be all up in your face. They used to be all up online and saying stuff and things. Now, everybody's quiet. Now, nobody want to speak, because the rapture is not happening. And the things that they said it's not happening, yea, they mention, excuse me, and preach that Ish over there in the Middle East, or that desert, is the real people. But it seems those people fade out of favor. They fade out of style. They just fade out of conversation. Nobody bring them here. Nobody talk about them. Nobody's saying, well, what about those Ish people? Can they be deported too, because they don't live here? Nobody even, people don't even include those people in things that is even bad. They don't even include those people in anything. They are forgotten. They just, and the worst thing that can happen to you is being forgotten. For those of you that did the holy rice experiment, the negative and the positive rice and the neutral rice, you know what happened to the neutral rice. The worst thing that could ever happen to someone is you being ignored, not being acknowledged. Nobody say anything about you. Nobody, you don't exist. And the church, again, today's Sunday, while I was driving, I saw the church all loaded with people, and I pitied them. It was not my place to try to wake them up. And I said, this is the will of the Holy One. He wants them to be here. In fact, it is good for them to be here because a lot of them would come here. All they will do is disturbing the peace. All they will do is disturbing the energy. All they will do is bring their backward mind, unlearned mind. They will come in here and try to make it their way that, oh, we should give everyone the shirt of our back. We should give everyone the shoes of our feet and walk in the cold naked and then die. And then we will go to heaven if we do these things. They are the one that make our people blind, backward, and lazy. Don't want to do anything, everything the blood of Jesus paid. But we have to go through the furnace. We have to go through the holy fire. Now we come out refined. And we give great glory, great praise to the mighty one. May his will be done in this earth as it is in heaven. Selah, so be it. Give the mighty one great praise, great glory, beloved.
Happy Jubilee! The album will be released on February 22nd.
Pre-order now on Amazon and Apple. We hope you enjoy the album. Much love.
Okay, is it good? Whoops, where is that thing? Yes, there you go. All right then. Again, beloved, it's been quite some time now, 4 to 5 years, where we are controlling our emotion and do the best we can to move into this. So this album will help you focus on yourself, focus on your emotion, focus on your work to move forward. All right. There's always thing out there for you to learn. And this isn't just about, spiritualism, so to speak. We do a lot of stuff here that are not purely spiritual or stuff like that. There are other things you're learning and stuff. But knowing one thing, before you approach the holy places, before you go to the holy places, you yourself must be clean. The church taught our people to take me as I am, or go however you are. We have a church, no matter who you are, come get in. Whatever issue you have, bring it in. Over here, oh hell no. In order for you to come closer to this sacred place, you need to start getting work done. This is going to be a very clean place. You're going to meet a higher being, a clean being, a very powerful, serious being. Therefore, you must be the same. You must start to do some of the work, get the mental the mental hygiene, okay, done, start to clean things up, and then behave and stuff like that, and get yourself clean in order for you to approach and be clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness. You have to clean things out, the mental hygiene, physical, spiritual hygiene. And once you clean, there are certain things you don't deal with, certain emotion that get a hold of you. Then now this energy will flow onto you. Yes, let me see. But Big Levi, I'm good with my emotion, learning to be quiet and listen, slow to react. Thank you. Great glory. Thank you, Sister Amy Wright. Always slow to react. Sometime you're like, this doesn't even deserve my reaction. Sometime when you don't react, actually you do, the reaction bounce to the other person, it make the other person overreact. And then after everything passed, they're like, I think I overreact. because I didn't react. I just double your emotion or tenfold your emotion, make you act crazy and embarrass yourself. Revelation 2:26, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Endureth, beloved, endureth. Yes, clean up our mental hygiene. Cleanliness is godliness. Energy will flow slow but surely. It will. Be slow to speak and quick to listen. Now, brethren, I'm not telling my people to be cowards out there, don't speak for themselves and things. But there are certain fools and jesters and buffoons. You don't get involved with those people and try to prove things unto them. I don't have time to go to a jester unless we are jesting. I don't have to go to a jester and try to, the juggling hash, trying to, the hell is going on there, What was the motivation for the naming of the album? Well, the album was named by our beloved brother Eliezer Noir. He's one of the artists upon this. It would be best if you ask the brother, he has a channel. You can go ahead and ask him the motivation. On my part, Jubilee, rest, festival, party. Hey, man, we made it. Hey, yeah, I'm glad I'm on that side, son. That's what Jubilee mean for me, man. It's just the coming. The motivation is Genesis 15 verse 14. That great substance that is coming. Okay, but it would be best if you ask the brother. He will give you the stuff. Brother Eliezer Noir, somebody put a link of the channel in here. You will find him. Yes, thank you, brother Lactis. I'm assuming you're a brother sometime. The sister uses certain account and things like that. Yes, that's the album. And when it comes to this fact, beloved, remember, in our PDF. Okay, before we go to this, which one of you have not downloaded the agenda for 2026? Have not. Which one of you have not downloaded the agenda for 2026? Before I go into this discussion, this thing was right here. I don't think I have it there. Let me see. Wait, what was it? Guideline. Oh, that's 82 of them. No, I'm not gonna look through all the 82. What should be here? I don't know why I don't see agenda here. Okay. Uh-oh. No. Oh, yes, there you go. All right. It's not. Oh, boy. Whew, there's a lot of heat coming out of this thing. All right. Well, anyway, so let me look at this. Let me see. Most people. One sister is. Okay, one sister have not get into download the agenda. Let me go to Patreon because that's where it is. Patreon, boy, that's been 14 days. It's quite far, but it is there. I just want to share this. Oh, the 20. There you go. There you go. Right there. I'm gonna put the link. I'm gonna put the link in the description right here. First, you must go to our Patreon right there and download the fast and the agenda. You can go to the Patreon. Okay, there is the 40-day, the blood pressure lag, which we haven't give the blood pressure at all. I've been distracted by the cold. There's a lot going on, but yes, the blood pressure, which I took mine this morning. I gotta share it with you. Miraculous. I forgot. Somebody just remind me today. I completely just 40 the 40 fast. Oh boy, I didn't put day in there. The 40-day fast guidelines for 2026 and the agenda. Okay, this is the agenda right there. All right, there are 5 things. Oh, let's put this at 200. There we go. The first one, mental hygiene. Second, the nutritional value. Third, physical mechanics. Move. Your mind is moving. Your body's supposed to be moving. Mobility. Move. Excitement neutral. Oh, they say something. Epstein, Sir Jeffrey hunting black people in Africa and eat their meat and stuff. Rage. Be emotional about it. Go out there. I don't know, nigga. Just do something. Don't go to work. Feel bad. Be depressed because I don't know. I just bought you some news. 5, creation. That's the one that I want to get. Since you are the being from the creator, you must create. And the creation is in the great now. Not tomorrow, not later. Do it now. Do something. Build something. I don't care what it is. Release an album. I don't care if it's AI. I don't care if it's you. Do something for the musician here. Do something, man. For the entertainer. Wait. This thing, is it for the entertainers? Do something. All right. I got something that I was going to talk about. What was it? Did I mention another thing? It was pretty important. I'm forgetting what it is. It was quite important. A sister asked a question. Let me see. What was it? Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Well, good. Yes. So, and the album indeed, Happy Jubilee. Like I said, to me, Jubilee is, a celebration. 25, 50, 60 years. This Jubilee will celebrate the 60 years of this thing done. All right. And just party, man, festival and stuff, and eat, drink, and do whatever that we please, and get the great substance. We cannot get into sorrow too. You got the entire nation around the world going into sorrow, and then we go to sorrow too. No, man. Nah. It's a balance. Both sides cannot go down at the same time. If the left side go down, the right side gotta go up. If the right side go down, the left side gotta go up. So if 83 go down, we gotta go up. We can all be down. We were already down, and then they go down there and meet us in that sorrow too. Nah, it doesn't work like that. That's not what that is. It's a celebration, an anniversary. This 60 years anniversary, that's what we are celebrating. And amen, making music, making stuff, and create something. The great now, it's now. Create it now. That's what it is. All right. Anything else, beloved? Any concern? To the people that ordered the Michael Pentacles, yesterday was Saturday, today Sunday. The post office is not open. Tomorrow Monday, they should have any rain, or the weather should be nice. So tomorrow we will start shipping them. And highly recommend you sign up with our Patreon. Do not choose neophyte because you are not. It's not the time for you to be a neophyte. Choose anything above that, preferably intra-templum, and some of the people, we are just waiting for the shipment. Once the shipment get there, we'll do what we must do, and then we'll see the result. Laminated it. Once you laminate it, use it, I don't know, for the first 30, use it until it work. Use it until it work. I haven't had a lot of time to explore a lot of the Patreon. Can I make my order for the Pentacle there? No, you can only send it email, only through email or phone number. If on Patreon, it has to be private message, but don't post it in the information board. Email, direct messages, phone. Well, if you live close, like there's a brother, he lives 2 streets down from me. There's a sister that live a sister city next to me, and there's another sister that live like right behind my place. You can come pick it up. And brother Jose live a few miles from me. We meet all the time. I need to talk to the brother Jose. Just meet all the time. That is if you live close to me. Patrick, Endler, brother Endler. He live in West Palm. He drive down there all the time. But that's crazy. Traffic is crazy. And I believe by next week I'm gonna go to Boynton Beach, man, to go to that Golden Carol. I gotta go there. Brother Bartholomew is like right there in Miami. If anything, I can, I shipped the brother some stuff before I can meet with the brother. We got a lot of people staying here. Oh, crap. The post office is closed on Monday because of President's Day. I forgot all about this. Forgive me. All right, correction. I won't be able to send that stuff for you folks on Monday because the post office will be closed. I forgot all about that. I forgot all about this. There's no school. God, my daughter going to raise a lot of hell here today, man. Damn it. Boy, I can't do this. It's closed worldwide, not worldwide, nationwide. I should have been able to send it where I'm at right now, but I won't. Big Levi, the Jubilee album, I'm interested in the CD version. Is this also available? It won't be available online, but if you need the CDs will be only, I can only burn the CD myself and then send you a consecrated CD, but the price is not going to be the typical, $20. It'd be like, yeah. It will be like, because the CDs, I have to make them. I must see if I can do that. The CDs, I have to make them. There will be something special. I was trying, brother Yeshua had mentioned, should I put this on what they call these things, CDs and vinyl, but I haven't been looking into this yet. Yeah, send me an email. The things is, people, we don't like talking price publicly. People will like listen to your price. Next thing you know, there's another Big Levi out there with the album. Well, his name is not Big Levi. It's Big Levi, and then he have a album out there called The Great Happy Jubilee, and there's a Chinese dude there put a price in there. Next thing you know, people will purchase that. A Chinese Big Levi and stuff like that. Yeah, you gotta be careful with people, man. That's why we don't want to play anything and give too much, because the moment they know this, they'll go out there, they'll do stuff. Send me an email and I'll send you how much you're going to sell the CD, to have the physical copy, because you never know. The internet might go down and that's the only CD you have, and you're in the car, you're at the house, hey, you start blasting the album. Yeah. Beloved, please, I need my people to create things. I challenging you in the nation to create something, do something, produce something, make something, grow. I don't care what it is, you will make it and you will present it to the nation here properly. There's a sister, she wrote a book. Brother Nate and his wife wrote a book. Another brother is working on the book. Brother Starseed have an album, and the Nation he have an album. Do something. Do not let your talent go waste in whatever. Create, create, create. You're from the creator. Innovate. Give me something new. Give me something new. Create. At the end of the year, I need someone to come over here and say, Big, if I have something to present to the nation. And it better be good. I don't want the typical stuff. I want something that you actually create. You make. All right. Okay. It's going to be 2 p.m. Let me see this right quick. Go download this. Man, I have to do this all the time I do this.
Happy Jubilee! The album will be released on February 22nd.
Pre-order now on Amazon and Apple. We hope you enjoy the album. Much love.
All right, beloved. I will leave you with love. I will leave you with peace. And I say shalom. I'll see you folks tomorrow for the fast. And of course, I will see you for the class tomorrow night. Okay? Great glory.
The 8K family.
Have you ever felt a deep yearning for spiritual growth but didn't know where to start? What if I told you there's a guide that can lead you through every step? Introducing the 8K Family Handbook. This comprehensive guide is your ultimate companion for spiritual empowerment, offering invaluable insights and practical steps to enhance your spiritual journey. What's inside? Perform spiritual background checks. Learn how to assess spiritual energies and protect yourself from negative influences. Connect with your guardian angel. Discover methods to establish a strong, supportive relationship with your guardian angel for guidance and protection. Develop your magical abilities. Unleash your innate magical potential with step-by-step instructions and exercises tailored for all levels. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned practitioner, the 8K Family Handbook provides the tools and knowledge you need to elevate your spiritual practice. Begin your journey to empowerment and enlightenment today. Available now on Amazon.com.